What's going on, everyone? It's Jack from the Conservative Collectors. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Just wanted to say thank you for the continued support. It really keeps us motivated to push out content like this. Today, I'll be going over how to successfully create a chart pattern and how to implement that into your trading. Alright, let's get into it. So today, we'll be going over my 3 favorite chart patterns: bull flag, bear flag, and symmetrical triangle. Now first, before I go over this, I think it's important to understand why these patterns form. Generally, when there's a run-up or a decline in a stock, there's a period of consolidation where buyers or sellers take a break before the next leg up or down. Why is it called a bull flag or a bear flag? Simple as this. There's a run-up and then the consolidation happens, causing the flag and the flag pole. Now, looking at Tesla, this is a bull flag because this was the flag pole, and this was the consolidation that caused the flag, and this was the push out of the bull flag. Bear flag, same thing. We saw this in March, obviously, with SPY and all of the drops. I will give an example of that later. A symmetrical triangle occurs when price is consolidating for a move either higher or lower. It does not matter which the breakout occurs. A great example would be from March on SPY when we saw the first drop due to Corona. Now, let's look at this, how it created. We had an initial decline of around 40 points from the highs of 312 all the way to 270. Now, that created a nice flag pole in this bear flag. We had a period of consolidation where buyers decided to step in, sellers got tired, whatever you want to call it. Now, how did I create this flag pole, or this flag? I connected the wicks and looked for at least 2 touches. So here's 1, 2, 3 touches, 2 would be sufficient. Now, my profit target for this would be 40 points down. So from 288, I would be looking for a target around here, which would be 240. I know this is hindsight bias, but this works for any stock. Now, in regards to the breakdown, I'm looking for the 4th touch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 touches generally breaks down. As well, you can use your stochastic slow indicator to confirm momentum to the downside, with this darker line crossing below the lighter line, showing an indication in downwards momentum. This is great for figuring out where your profit targets will be. You can take profits at the 40-point drop, or you can take profits at half at the 20 points down. Whatever works best for you. Okay, so we have the same setup here on the bull flag created by Tesla and their S&P 500 inclusion news, causing this rally from 400 all the way to 600. This is a great setup for a continuation higher, and potentially we could see Tesla at 800. Now, if you were paying attention, you would know why. You can create your flagpole from the lows of this rally all the way to the highs. So from 400 to 600, it doesn't have to be accurate. It's just your flagpole for indication of what move can come higher. Now we have the bull flag. Connect your wicks, and if there is no wicks, the bodies work just fine. That's 1, 2, 3 touches. And same thing on the bottom. Try your best. Doesn't have to be that accurate. Now, if the size of the flag break is the size of the flag pole, this means that Tesla can potentially see 800 before we see another pullback, because the size of this flag pole was 200 points. Tesla's already at 650, so starting to make its move to 800. Now, the best way to play this flag break is to look for the 4th touch. Generally, on the 4th touch, that's when flags break, or any pattern, support or resistance, breaks down, up or above. I also like to use the stochastic indicator, stochastic slow. When this dark line crosses above this lighter line, it generally indicates a change in momentum towards the upside, which would then push price up, causing this rally. And this would be the 4th touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 4th touch broke up, and stochastics curled up, causing this rally of 50 points from previous all-time highs. So now that you know what a bull flag and a bear flag is, let's look at a symmetrical triangle. Okay, so now we have Activision. ATVI is the ticker. Looking at ATVI, it just started a run-up out of a symmetrical triangle. The way to find symmetrical triangles is to plot them out using the wicks of the candles. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, you just want the general shape. You're looking for at least 2 touches on both the upside and the downside. Now, this was an interesting case because the symmetrical triangle did not break on the 4th touch. It doesn't always have to. It could take 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10 times. You just have to wait and be patient. So we created it from this high and from this low, from this wick, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and it finally broke out on the 5th touch. And that's completely fine. It doesn't have to always break out on the 4th touch. Again, on the downside, from this low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches, still did not break down, showing the buyers were present and ready to push price up on the 5th touch of this triangle. This then caused a nice little rally, and from this flagpole we have our same setup, same patterns as always, keeping it simple. A run up from 75 to 80, that's a $5 move, causing a bull flag. As we've seen on Tesla, bull flags, bear flags, symmetrical triangles occur on all types of tickers. It's not only a select few. And we had this break, tested once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and broke on the 5th time. Again, doesn't have to break always on the 4th time, causing a run up from 78 all the way to 82, 83. So that should probably be the end of the run-up on Activision until we get another pullback and a potential leg higher. You might be confused now as to where to enter on these breaks of the patterns, either symmetrical triangle, bull flag, or bear flag. I like to enter in 2 ways, either aggressively or conservatively. So we have the symmetrical triangle here on ATVI. The most recent area where sellers were present and area of resistance was here at 77.75, call it. Now, you could play that break, which would be aggressive. Why? Because it's not in an uptrend. An uptrend is a continuation of higher highs. So the break of this high of 81.75 would indicate a continuation of a higher high or continuation of an uptrend. Now, why do I call this aggressive? Because if you play this break, it could get rejected at this high, causing a downtrend and price to get pushed down. Okay, so same thing here on the entry for the bull flag. You want to make sure that you are entering either conservatively or aggressively, not just on the break of the flag, but I like to enter on a break of some type of resistance where sellers were previously present in the creation of this bull flag. Now again, you can enter here aggressively, which would be the most recent area where sellers were sitting and ready to drive price down, which would be around 79.80. Now I consider this aggressive because an uptrend is a continuation of a higher high. So conservatively, 80.36 would be the best entry because this could be forming a new uptrend, disregarding previous high of 81.74, because this has now created a lower high, a lower low, and we have now started to create a new uptrend out of the symmetrical triangle. So there's multiple ways to play this, depending on your trading style and what you like to do with your money. But again, don't forget to use the stochastics indicator, which then would help to give a better indication of where you could possibly enter, because once this lighter line crosses above the darker line, that's a shift in momentum to the upside and potentially can give an indication to this push up out of this flag break. Alright, so that's basically it for the pattern video. If you want to know how I make support and resistance lines, check out our previous support and resistance video. And I will be coming out with more videos like this frequently. Drop some comments in the comments section below on what you want to see from us, and we will be happy to create a video just for you. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you in the next one.